Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, and if you haven't been here before, my name is Em, and let's get glam. So today we're doing a back to school video. I know, back to school. This is going to be veering more towards high schoolers, maybe college, and maybe possibly middle school. Anybody who's going back to school, I salute you, that's amazing. And stay in school, kids. But if school is not for you, school is not for everybody, you know? Yeah, let's just stop the rambling. I have my hair in an up kind of pony with a braid. I have these cute little earrings, and I have this, it's like a t-shirt, but it snaps and it's jean. It's like a, not jean, it's a denim. And I have like a little, like a tank top underneath, but if you don't want to show any type of cleavage, you can always just snap these together or unsnap them. And I got this at a consignment store, so it was like $3 or $4. I recommend going to consignment stores because I find like my whole wardrobe is basically from a consignment store. So the cool thing about this video is every product I'm going to be showing you is from the drugstore. So meaning right now you can go to your local Rite Aid, Target, or I don't even, do they have Dwayne Reed's anymore? CVS's, Walgreens, any drugstore, and you can find these products. And they're affordable. I mean, I've noticed when you go into the drugstore anyway, they're hiking up the prices, which I'm not fond of, because drugstore used to be drugstore, you know, it used to be drugstore prices. So let's stop rambling and let's just get into the look. So like I said, it's very affordable and anybody can really do this. So let's just get down to the facts. Jack. Waking up for school, I was never a morning person. I'm still not a morning person. Like, morning to me doesn't start until like basically after 11. Other than that, I'm like Godzilla. Lights have to be off. I have to, you know, have like coffee in me. Yeah, I'm just not a morning person, but obviously if I have to be somewhere, I will wake up, but usually I don't like the morning. But then again, who does? I mean, there are people that do, but yeah, I'm not one of them. So when you have to wake up that early, let's be real, not nobody, because in high school and middle school, I was putting on makeup. But I'm going to be showing you a realistic way to look presentable. No, this is not something I do on the day-to-day basis, but this is a look that I feel like everybody can pull off, and it's not going to make you look crazy. And yeah, so we're just going to start. So it's very important when you're waking up that early to put something sort of under your eyes. This is from L'Oreal. It's a Revitalift. Now, obviously, when you're in middle school or younger, you don't have to worry about lifting anything. But what this does is it basically helps just wake you up and depuff, or you can just get a spoon and put it in the freezer the night before and then put it under your eyes, especially people like myself that suffer with hyperpigmentation, dark under eye circles, and just sort of like hollowness. We need that part to look hydrated and alive and awake and depuffed. I'm also gonna start with a lip treatment with Shea Butter. It's from Catrice, C-A-T-R-I-C-E. It's a very affordable brand. This was like $3. I put it on my lips so it's like moisturized and ready to go. You can also from your local drugstore get a Cetaphil moisturizer for your face. Make sure you're working on cleanse, clean, like a cleanse, clean, exfoliated face each morning. So yeah, make sure that this is moisturized, prepped, and then ready to start the makeup process. So from the drugstore, the two primers that I'm going to be mentioning today, but I really like e.l.f.'s primers. They have excellent primers, but I'm going to be talking about two NYX primers. One is my absolute, like, I love this primer. It's called Angel Veil. Looks like this. It has like a pink bottom. And then this is also by NYX, and it's a color correcting primer. So they have different ones. They have a blue one, a green one, orange one, I believe purple. I picked up the green one because I have this redness that's unwanted. So just pick which one you want. I'm going to use the Angel Veil today. And I just, you know, put it where I need that. And let's be real, we're going to use our hands for half of this video. And you just rub it in to the T-zone. So you want to just rub it in to where naturally you're going to get oily and your pores are going to be showing. So, okay. I'm going to come a little closer. So, I love that one because it just really blurs everything and it makes everything just, yeah, really nice. Okay, so we have that down. Now we're going into foundation. My favorite right now, I think I use it in almost like every video. It's by L'Oreal and it's their Infallible Pro Matte in 101 Classic Ivory. Highly recommend. Now you can just, you know, plop this on your face. Just like that. You can use your hands, or if you don't want to use your hands, you can use a beauty blender. I, half the time, just use my fingers, you know? It's just, and then later on I'll go back and I'll be like, okay, that's not blended enough. But sometimes, like the pros, even, like makeup artist pros, they use their fingers on clients because it warms the product up and it just makes the product seep in, as opposed to using some type of like a brush. It's gonna, now I'm a tiny bit tan at the moment, and I usually am, so that's why this looks a bit lighter for me, but the bronzer I'm going to be using, it's going to make it, I highly recommend putting your foundation in this like 5 o'clock shadow area right in here, and make sure it goes on top of your lid, because if you're like me, well, I'm pretty sure everybody has those veins, you know. And then if you just feel like it doesn't look even, you can just, you know, just pounce a beauty, not a beauty blender. I got those two at CVS. And I got the mini ones like this in a box where you pay at CVS. So, okay. So, right now, that's the foundation. Now we're going to go with concealer. I'm using by Makeup Revolution in C1, and it looks like this. If they don't sell Makeup Revolution near you, which I'm sure they do, but if they don't, I like the Infallible Concealer, and I also like Age Rewind by Maybelline. It's an awesome one. Now, usually I'm not talking through what I'm doing, so my makeup and everything will take less of a time to, you know, to put on. Sometimes I like to blank the canvas out and just kind of go over everything. But you don't want everything to look so covered up, you know? Especially you're gonna be doing this at like God knows what time, you know? And you don't want everything to look super plastered and like, you know. You just want it to look like, you want to look like yourself, but like not visibly so tired and everything, you know? Just gonna take a little beauty guy. Just make sure you bring it. It's okay to still have like imperfections popping through because it's school, you're gonna be learning and who knows. Okay. But you still want to look presentable. In case your crush comes up to you and needs to ask you a question or what day it is. Okay, so that's pretty much like what my base would typically look like. As far as like baking, I really wouldn't do it, but if you want to, you can. I would just probably use some type of powder, LA Pro powder. You can get that at the drugstore. And I would probably just, I'm not gonna use this puffy thing that comes in there. Just gonna use like a fluffy brush. I got this out of CVS. It was like from a brand I've never heard of before. And I'm just gonna dust that naturally where I would typically sweat or just sweat or get oily, which is usually the T-zone, nose, and just under eye area. The T-zone. Okay. Now we're gonna go in with bronzer. I love this bronzer. It's the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula, and it smells like coconuts. Coconuts, I mean like you're on a tropical island. I have it in the light bronzer. It looks like this. And we're just going to quickly move that around our face just to shape our face. Shape it and kind of warm it up and kind of like make it look alive and adding color. But we're not trying. We're gonna go right on the eyes. We're not trying to contour. We're just trying to like get out the door. So it's like you're quickly contouring and bronzing at the same time to make yourself look alive. See? Don't forget the eyelid. That'll really help you look awake and fresh. And go on the nose because it'll look like you vacation somewhere. Go down the neck. Don't forget the side of the face. Don't forget the ears. I know it's hard at 6, 7 in the morning to remember, but look, you see I'm doing it really messily and I'm like not, and just kind of get up into that hairline and you're good. Okay, so kind of is gonna look something like this, okay? We got bright under eyes, we got this nice kind of golden glow going on around our face. Now we're going into blush. I have two different blushes. I have same brand because I love them, the Milani Baked. I have a Delizio Pink and I have Red Vino. So it's just preference on what you would like. I'm gonna probably mix them. So I'm gonna start with that bright pink color. Tap and go slightly dap onto the cheek. Smile if you don't know where to place them. Go on your nose. Go on your lid again. I always bring what I'm doing on my face onto my lid because it creates like a monochromatic look and it just makes you look even more further alive and ready, and people are gonna be like, oh, you did eyeshadow too, but really you didn't. You're just gonna look even more awake. And if you want, you can take the other one, but I think you need that. Okay, so it kind of looks a little crazy, but yeah, we're coming along. So now I would typically use highlighter. This is from LA Girl. Highly recommend this product in a 120 watt strobing powder. I just love this stuff. As you can tell, like, oh, okay, a whole chunk of it just flung out. That's great. And I just put it at that high point. What I love about this is it just kind of looks wet, but it just looks like you're glowing from the inside out. And I put it on my Cupid's bow, down the bridge of my nose, on my brow bone. Oh, don't forget the inner corner of your eyes. This is where that's gonna really make you look open and awake and ready for class and all that. And that's gonna make you look like you're ready to take on the world, you know? You can, if you have extra time, you can even kind of bring the sparkle, not the sparkle, the highlight kind of onto your lid, like 3/4 of the way, sort of halfway, but not really. And like I said, don't forget to put that on that inner corner. That's what really will open you up and make you look awake. So we're looking something like this. Now if you're the type of girl that doesn't like to wear lip product and you like to wear chapstick or just to get out the door very quick, I recommend by Revlon these Revlon Kisses. They're a lip balm. This is in Juicy Peach. Oh my god, the smell alone is just incredible. I have the strawberry one, the cherry one, the peach, and the coconut. Recommend those. But we're gonna be doing a lip today. So, but before we do the lips, we're going to spray the face with Makeup Revolution. This is a brand new one, Fixing Spray Vanilla and Coconut. Looks like this. Oh my god. It smells amazing. It smells like a perfume. It smells like I'm on an island, tropical island. Gonna be using L'Oreal Telescopic, tried and true. Love this one. That's what the bottle looks like. Looks like a telescope. I love this one because the wand is so thin. It just gets right to the root of the lash and pulls them right up. And let's say it's early in the morning and you mess up your mascara. Don't go crazy because you can always just let it dry. You want to just let it be. Let it dry. Don't freak out and start rubbing it off. Let it dry. And then get a Q-tip and just wipe it right off. And it comes right off. Okay. Now the reason why I spray my face before I put mascara on is I just find that it helps to lock everything in, and it doesn't make my mascara run. It sort of locks the mascara in, if that makes sense. I don't know. We all have our weird. Okay. You see, it just kind of makes them look long, and by doing that, it just kind of makes the face and the eyes, everything look more awake. I find that clumpy looking lashes just make everything look more like closed and smaller, whereas this is making your lashes look longer, which I guess is making everything in return wider. Comment below if you guys have one eyelash that just, I don't know what it is. It's this eyelash, and it's just, I have to work on it for, I swear it feels like a good 10 minutes, but I'm not going to. But usually every morning I do. I'm like this. Like 40 minutes of me doing that. Okay, lips. So we're gonna start with Ballerina Shoes in 135 from L'Oreal. Looks like that. It's like a nice little gorgeous pink. It's like a whispering pink. You see, there's not much to it, but since we don't have time to put lip liner on, I'm going to take another shade. It's going to be by Maybelline Nearly There 205. And I'm going to place that in the outer region, like as if I was lining them. And that's going to just give a fuller, kind of more complete look. So yeah, that's the look. That's everything. And just kind of go over it. Make sure everything is blended, but this is the final look. You know, there's not much to it. There's nothing too crazy about it. It's very appropriate. You could almost wear it to the office, or I think it's just perfect. But like I said, a lot of us like to sleep in the morning, and we don't have time to put on layers and layers and layers of makeup and craziness. Now, if you had a couple of minutes to spare, you could get this Makeup Revolution Eye Glisten, and it's 2 different sides. And what I would do is I would take that sparkly side and kind of just place it there. But yeah, that's the finished look, and I think it looks gorgeous and pretty. And if you have a couple of minutes to spare, maybe take some of the highlight and just put more on, you know? It's beautiful. Or put some on your forehead. Just make yourself look more alive, you know? It's not about, you know, putting so much makeup on. Go back into that bronzer if you have time, and just feed that bronzer shade through the crease, you know? And it just, these are all just different things that you can do. You don't have to. So that's the finished look. Of course, give yourself another spritz at the end. And that's the finished look. And then if you wear glasses, put your glasses on. I don't wear glasses. That's why you could probably tell. But yeah, I think it looks pretty with glasses. I think it looks pretty without glasses. If you want to wear your hair up, wear your hair up. If you want to wear your hair down, wear your hair down. I usually wear my hair up. But yeah, this is the finished look. This is it up close. And it's really pretty and really soft, and yeah, I hope that you guys liked it, and if you did, please don't forget to hit that notification bell. It's right next to the subscription box, so it's a subscribe, and then next to it is the notification bell. You want to hit that notification bell because it notifies you every single time I upload. Also, please subscribe to my channel. Subscribing to my channel helps me out so much more than you could ever imagine. Yeah, I'd love to have you guys in my family, and yeah, see you guys all in my next one.